Hey, what is up y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Building Your Comments. In today's episode, we're going to be doing a request by Better C-Flop to build ourselves a tree house. Thank you for your comment, it really made my day. But yeah, let's get straight into building. I have not done too many tree houses, so of course I wanted to look online and see some references as to what I could do. One of the references that caught my eye quite a bit was the Aura House in Bali. This is an Airbnb which can house up to 4 people at a time. Not only does the fact that this is a tree house amaze me, but it's also the fact that it comes with a communal area with a pool, a bamboo pavilion, and a kitchen. The main thing that I loved about this building was the fact that it was just completely surrounded by nature. All of these trees, like this greenery surrounding all this human-made stuff, it was breathtaking. And as such, I decided to go ahead and try building something that resembled it in a way. Of course, I didn't actually get to go for like a nice exact replica of this type of build. The main issue was that I was building on such a small scale that it made detailing it really difficult. And I also did not go too far in depth with actually trying to, add different block palettes to help with the bland look of it all. So I had to base everything solely on shape. Shape was the main factor of this build. One thing that I did have to say about this build being difficult was the roofs. This building's roofs are very unconventional, at least in terms of what we see here in America. And as such, I don't really understand what I was building, so I had to look at it very closely at all times, then I had to figure out all the curves and all the angles, and it was a mess. But I think it turned out pretty well for how small the building is. Of course, if this were a larger scale building, I would have to spend a lot more time on the roof because that was an integral part of the building's personality. Not only that, but I decided to go ahead and start filling in some of the trees or the branches that carried this whole tree house, which I decided to go ahead and use palm trees for. I also decided to go ahead and do the interior because I didn't spend all that much time on this video, or at least on this build. I spent a good amount of time on the video, but not the build. The build itself took me about an hour and a half or so not too long. But I spent a good portion trying to figure out what I was going to build beforehand. I think I did like 20 or 30 minutes of research trying to find the perfect thing to build. And I think I came out with a pretty good idea. Also, in a previous B-Dubs episode, I saw that he placed a bunch of signs like this. One thing that I really loved about it was like the uniqueness of it. It doesn't look like it's from Minecraft. You get to make these spirals, which are beautiful. I'll get back to this at the outro when I show off the build. But yeah, I got to add in some of my favorite rope and some bushes. But of course, here we are. One thing I do have to say is that I need to put down a lot more trees to make this area feel vegetated as a whole. Because right now it just feels kind of empty. It's just kind of been placed there and it kind of just exists. I like it, but more work needs to be done in the area before I can say I love it. But overall, this build was really fun. I haven't had many experiences with tree houses, so this is one of my first. But yeah, let's come over here to the signs that I was talking about right after I look at this area. But yeah, I love this. So my ideology with these signs is that they're kind of like wind charms, or whatever you call them. Basically, the wind's going to hit them or something, and they're just going to start rattling. I don't know. It just seems like a cool little thing to add in. Not completely necessary and it doesn't really make sense, but it looks cool, and I like that. It also adds some visual appeal to the rest of the build. Now let's climb up the safe way up. You definitely cannot fall off these edges. Haven't fallen off a few times. Yeah, broke a few legs. Yeah, I love this area. This area just feels nice and cozy. But yeah, let's head on inside. We got ourselves a nice little kitchen area here with a nice little dining table using couches. I think it's pretty nice. Oh, look at that. Ooh, comfy. And then we got ourselves some bookshelves, some leaves, and some staircases. Also cannot fall off those for sure. And here we are up to our bedroom with some tables and a little balcony, I think. I think that's what these are called. Yeah, balcony. And yeah, let's head back inside. This building is also 3 stories compared to the 4 stories of the actual Aura house. That's because I didn't go for the exact look of it. But oh look, we can see our Darth Vader castle, or the Fort Vader. That's what it's called. But yeah, this was an amazing build. I absolutely loved it. If you all have any more suggestions for what I should build next, leave them down in the comments below. I hope to see more things like this because it sparked a lot of creativity today. I am excited. If y'all liked the video as a whole, hit the like button. It's free, helps me out, and lets me know that y'all liked what I'm doing. If you like my content in general, hit the subscribe button. Lets me know that you want to see more of my content and you want to stick around and follow me. Well, watch me as I grow, I guess. And of course, hit that little bell if you want to be notified of exactly when I post an episode so you can be one of the first people to watch it. Anyways, thank you for watching, and have a good one.